Have you ever played a match against somebody who just wouldn't miss at all? Well, sometimes it feels like a hopeless situation, right? Right? Wrong. In this video, I will show you how you are wrong. My name is Olaf Kozolowski. This is Table Tennis Technalytics. Let's go. Let's go. Je staat veel te ver, Luc. Je staat veel te ver. Wat? Gestopt? Zie, dat is uw probleem. Dat is uw probleem. Telkens als jij geconfronteerd wordt met iets, hè, dan loopt jij weg. Dan loopt jij weg. Je durft niets aan te gaan. Geen enkele uitdaging. En je hebt chance dat wij geen bowlingkanaal zijn. Oké? Als wij een bowlingkanaal zijn, dan had je nog wat mogen meemaken. Verdorie. Jongen, jij weet niet wat ik allemaal voor u doe? Jij weet niet wat ik allemaal voor u doe. Weet je waar ik u gevonden heb? Op straat. Op straat, oké? En in plaats van die 50 cent en een cola dat je vroeg, hè, gaf ik u een job. Dus je zou verdorie dankbaar moeten zijn. Oké? Dus de volgende keer als je een bal krijgt in je gezicht, weet je wat, dan pak het met een glimlach erbij. So, guys, welcome back again to another video. I am here, as I always am, in Antwerp, in the Kilipong hall of my sponsor. And today we're going to look again into a bit more of a strategical video. We're going to see how you can beat a wall. A wall, somebody who just wouldn't miss at all. Rijmt. No, so we're just going to look at 3+1 key points, 4 key points on how you can really do that and how you can just take advantage of what you already have in your weaponry. And the first one will be just to use the small corners a little bit more. This is not the furthest point on the table, okay? This is, okay? There is an entire extra corner on top of your already existing corner. It's so underused, honestly, at the moment it's unbelievable. So if somebody is standing here, this playing in the corner is playing in the racket, okay? So you can avoid that by just playing much sharper. So then first of all, you can widen the table. You can widen the table and so they have to move extra. Second of all, it's just a very hard shot to get to. So if you can really master that, playing this small corner, playing a little bit sharper, then just endless opportunities that are extra for you. Next up is to really look for the middle, for the elbow, okay? In French it's called point passage, point of passage, okay? So point where you can really get through your opponent. Because again, as I said in last key point, playing in the racket, not ideal. So that's why in last key point I said, okay, try to really widen the corner a little bit, go a little bit sharper. Now here I'm saying, okay, go to the middle. This is also another option to avoid playing in the racket. Here, a lot of people, they're not sure what to take. Should they take it with forehand, with backhand? And this hesitation, also just the way that they have to move extra, this makes it much more liable for them to make mistakes, for them to miss, or for them to give easier shots on which you can finish the point. Third of all, just let the other guy play. If you really cannot find any way to get through, then just leave it up to them to get through to you. Maybe it's your turn to play passive, and maybe playing counterspin is more advantageous and will lead to you winning more points than if you were just to play topspin all the time. So try that out, and that also maybe just correlates with changing the rhythm, changing the tempo, which we'll see in the next key point, which is coming up right now. Lastly is to change the tempo. As I just announced, just change the tempo again because you don't want to be too monotonous. If you play in the same rhythm all the time, it makes it much easier for your opponent to just get comfortable with your quality, with your shots, with the rhythm. Changing the tempo, you can do that not only by accelerating and just trying to play harder and harder and harder, but also just by slowing it down one time, playing it a bit more on rotation, whilst you still pay attention to the placement of the ball. And that is also something when the other guy is fishing and they're standing behind and they're in this second, third position, and sometimes it feels like you just cannot get through. And then I'd say sometimes just lure them back to the table by playing like a weak topspin basically, and then afterwards you can get back to accelerating by playing stronger. Then you can get back to that. So change the tempo, change the rotation, and vary. So guys, thank you very much for watching. That was the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if there are any additions or any comments, any questions, please just leave them down below and I'll take a look at it, okay? But for now, thank you for watching. Hopefully I will see you in a next video. Go!